Hello and welcome to Team VLFI. Today we are going to continue the previous session, that is ecosystem of VLFI industries, and this is the part 2. In the previous show, please like this video and subscribe our channel. Our channel is youtube.com/teamvlfi. So let's begin. So in the previous session we have discussed about this ecosystem, how various companies, various type of companies are interrelated to each other and interdependent. So we have seen this ecosystem completely in the previous session, and we have seen some of the companies, major players in each of the sectors. So basically we have discussed the various sectors as this. We have discussed the 5 type of companies. So first is the product company, second is the service company, third is EDA company, and fourth is semiconductor foundries, and fifth I have categorized as other companies, in which I have discussed about the IP vendors, the wafer silicon wafer manufacturers, then we have talked about the photomask house, we have talked about the various equipment suppliers. So these are companies I have put in the other companies. To begin this session with the first, we will see the top 10 players of the semiconductor industries. So we will see this first by revenue. In 2020 the semiconductor industry's global sales reached $468.8 billion US. And if we talk about the top 10 companies, then here is the list of top 10 companies, and I have taken this from vizvibe.com. At number 1 there is Samsung Electronics, with the sale of $208.5 billion US. It is a South Korean based company. In second position, Intel with $71.9 billion. It is a US based company. Third is SK Hynix. SK Hynix total sale is $35.27 billion US billion dollar. It is a South Korean company. Then at fourth, TSMC. In fifth, Micron Technology there. At sixth position, Qualcomm. Seventh position, Broadcom. In eighth position, Texas Instrumentation. In ninth position, Toshiba, and 10th position, Nvidia with $11.72 billion sales. It is again a US based company. So if we see the pie chart of these companies, then you can see here Samsung is almost 45% of the total sales out of top 10 is captured by the Samsung Electronics. In second position, around 15.46% sales is of Intel. Then third, SK Hynix and TSMC is near, both sales is near about. Then Micron Technology, Qualcomm, Broadcom, Texas Instrumentation, Toshiba, and Nvidia comes. Okay, this was on the basis of sales of top 10 companies. Now let's discuss about some popular companies in each domain. First, product companies. For major product companies are here, like the top in Samsung, then Intel, SK Hynix, Micron Technology, then Qualcomm, Broadcom. I would try to discuss a bit about these companies. It is not possible to talk about all these companies, but I will try to talk something about the major companies. Samsung is basically a South Korean company. Started in very early, that is 1938, and Samsung is known for its innovation in semiconductor industries and world largest semiconductor company right now. Its main business is on DRAM sale, and 30% of total markets is of the DRAM sales is captured by Samsung. Next is Intel. This company, no need to introduction, all of us must have heard about the Intel. Mostly computers are running based on the Intel processors. So it is and it remained in top position for a very long time. So starting from 1992, it is a top company, and till 2017 it remained in top one. After 2017, Samsung and Intel continuously fighting for the top position. So Intel is basically your CPU development, and there are other products also, but the CPU is one of the CPU is the main product of the Intel. And then SK Hynix. SK Hynix is a South Korean company and known mainly for the DRAM and flash memory suppliers. Then your Micron Technology. Micron Technology again works in the same domain as SK Hynix. It is a US based company, and Micron Technology is US based, and its main product is your the DRAM, NAND flash, and SSD devices for data storage. Then Qualcomm, you must have heard about the Snapdragon processor of mobile processor, which is very popular in market. It is from Qualcomm. And again in Broadcom, it is a leading company in mixed signal designing and telecom sectors. Both Qualcomm is also work in the telecom sectors. Then Texas Instrumentation, Toshiba, Nvidia, ON Semiconductor, AMD, Analog Device, then Apple, and then ARM, IBM, MediaTek is also producing the processor. And then Microchip, NXP, then Maxim Integrated, ST Microelectronics, Marvell Semiconductor. About Marvell Semiconductor, some of its business unit recently acquired by the NXP. Then Cisco, SanDisk, Cypress. So these are some of the very popular companies in the segment of product development. There are the list is very long. Here only we have discussed about 24 companies which is very popular. So main purpose is just and giving awareness about these companies, about the name of companies, which companies you work in which domains, because many of us we don't know about. If we ask to say 20 or 10 companies in a product company, then we face difficulties some of the times. For freshers, that they might get inspired about this company. And I recommend that read something about these companies. Just type the name and you will find lots of information. Know much about these companies by your own research about these companies. Next we will discuss the before moving forwards, as I have discussed, product company has two categories. One is having its own foundry, and second is having no foundry, means they are based on the other foundries. So the companies who don't have foundry, I have used the color yellow here in background of these companies. These are called fabless company. So you can see here like Qualcomm, Broadcom, Apple, ARM, MediaTek, IBM, Cisco, Marvell Semiconductor, SanDisk. These are fabless companies. They got their product manufactured by the other fabs. They don't own their own fabrication lab. And other type of companies are is called in-house IDM, that is integrated device manufacturers. They have in-house fabrication labs, and in this category Samsung, Intel, SK Hynix, Micron, Texas Instrumentation, Toshiba, Nvidia, On Semiconductor, Maxim, Cypress, NXP. This company comes under your IDM company. Okay, next we will talk about the service companies. So major service companies are here: Wipro, Infochips, Altron, Mirafra, Vichit, Black Pepper, Sankalp Semiconductor, Synapse, Design, Digicom, HCL. So recently, HCL has acquired Sankalp Semiconductor. So Sankalp is now part of the HCL. And then Cerium, UST Global, Graphene, FirstPass, MOSFET, Open Silicon, Majam Electronic Systems, TrueChip, Shinoff Semiconductors, IntSemi, Silicon Systems. It is a new company based on Bangalore right now, and it is doing very well. Perfect VIP, Smart FOC, Wafer Space. So these are few companies which is very popular in service companies. So as we talk about service company, then it means they are working for the other companies, and they take projects from the other company and develop and work on the design part. They don't develop their own product basically. So next we will talk about the major EDA companies. Major EDA companies are here. So we can say here there are only three major players in the EDA industries, and they are Cadence, Synopsys, and Mentor Graphics. Mentor Graphics now is a part of Siemens Electronics. It is a subsidiary company of Siemens now. And the ANSYS Silvaco Keysight has also very good role in the EDA companies. We must have heard about ANSYS. Its RedHawk is very popular tool for IR analysis. Silvaco has very good tool in your TCAD simulations. Keysight again developing the very good tools for measurement and testings. It's equipment basically, but also they have some very good tools in characterization, wafer characterization. Like I have worked on ICCAP. ICCAP is one of the tool of Keysight, very popular tool. And there are many tools. So now we will talk about. So in these sectors, I would like to say that acquisition of small companies is very frequently there, and if any company is growing very well, then either these of three companies or they will acquire them, so they remain the major player in the industry from a long time. If we talk about the major acquisition, then Cadence has a long list, starting from Gateway Design Automation, then Azuro, it has acquired OrCAD. We have few of us, we must have heard about the OrCAD tools, and then Calma, you have heard about Calma CAD. When we talk about GDS, GDS is developed by the Calma CAD. And then come to Synopsys. Synopsys has acquired the Magma Design Automation, which was very popular in market at the time. Then Covare, then Avanti Corporations. Then Mentor Graphics, it has acquired Tanner EDA tools. Tanner is a very popular tool. I have worked in during my study on Tanner tool. You can do their basic layouts there, and there are many other tools. So Tanner has acquired by the Mentor Graphics. Then Logic Vision, again acquired by the Mentor Graphics. ANSYS, I have talked about the RedHawk tools, and that RedHawk tools is developed by the Apache Design Solution, which is later acquired by the ANSYS. Ansoft is other companies which has acquired by the ANSYS. Then Silvaco has acquired recently the NAND gate. You have some of you have used some 45 nanometer technology, one of the 45 nanometer technology, PDK, that is the Open PDK, developed by the NAND gate, and SI2 perhaps they have developed the NAND gate, that free PDK, along with US based university. Then Keysight, as I have discussed, its IceCap is very popular in market. These are some of the EDA companies, and basically three companies which always leading the market. Cadence, you have the tool is Innovus, Virtuoso. Its tool is for synthesis we use Genus. Synopsys design compiler is there. ICC Mentor Graphics, most popular tool is Calibre, which we used for DRC LBS checks. So next let's talk about the foundries, semiconductor foundries. Major foundries in the world are TSMC, Samsung, Intel, Global Foundry. Next is the United Microelectronics Corporation, that is UMC, SMIC, Semiconductor Manufacturing International Company, SMIC. Then Tower Jazz is based on Israel, and then PSMC Power Chip Semiconductor Manufacturing Company based on Russia. Then VIS. Then next company is Hua Hong Semiconductor. It is based on the China. Then Daewoo High Tech is a company from South Korea. HSMC, that is Hongqin Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. It is again based on China. Then NXP, ST Microelectronics, Semiconductor Laboratory Department of Space. So I have talked about in the previous session lots about the SCL Chandigarh. This is only company in India which is owned by Department of Space, Government of India. Then Micron Technology, Texas Instrumentation, ON Semiconductor, Analog Device, Bosch, Sony, Aron, SK Hynix, Infineon. So these are the major foundries around the world. And again we have two categories in foundries. First is pure play semiconductor foundries. If you talk about pure play semiconductor foundry, then it means it don't develop their own product. It provides foundry facility to the other companies, product companies. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Corporation, based on Taiwan, is in top, and its market share is almost half of the total foundries. Then UMC, Global Foundry, SMIC, Tower Jazz, PSMC, VIS. These all are pure play semiconductor. Then next category is our IDM, integrated device manufacturers. This type of foundries has their own product in market, and they develop their product. So this is basically your product company as well as foundries. So next move to other companies, and in other companies first we will discuss about the standard cell and IP providers. Major players in this sector is Dolphin Technology, Faraday, Dexcor, VeriSilicon, Sci5, SMIC again comes in many sectors. M31, iShine, Invecus, Bayesian. This company develops the standard cell library and various IPs. Then let's talk about the wafer manufacturers which sells the silicon wafer to the foundries, and major silicon wafer manufacturers are Applied Materials, Lam Research, Hemlock Semiconductor, Alchem, Global Wafer, Mitsubishi Materials, Augmetic, Siltronics. These are companies which manufacture wafers and sell to the foundries. Many of the foundries don't have their own wafer manufacturing unit, so they buy wafers from these companies. So next we will discuss about the photomask manufacturers or mask house. Again, mass photomask production is very complicated and very costly process. So the major of the foundries don't develop their mask in-house. They take service from the mask house, and in this sector the very popular name is Topan photomask, then Hoya, Compute Graphics, then one company is Dai Nippon Printing, DNP, then SK Electronics, Photronics, Nippon Philcon, and Plasma Thumb. These company develop the photo mask for your IC manufacturing. So they need just your GDS, and first based on your GDS they produce various photo masks, and that photo mask will be used in your fabrication lab to print to fabricate various layers as in your GDS. So next we will talk about major equipment vendors or equipment manufacturers which provides equipment, very complicated and complex equipment and very costly equipment to the foundry, either in foundry like your lithographic equipment, patterning equipment, and to the mask house also. So these companies are here is the list of some of these companies. ASML is one of the company which is very popular in the market and very big company. Then Applied Materials, Tokyo Electronics, Lam Research, KLA, Teradyne, Advantest, then Hitachi. These companies basically develop very heavy equipment for the foundries and photomask house and various factors. So initially we have discussed about top 10 companies based on the revenue or sales. Now let's see the top 10 companies based on the market capital. Based on the market capital, top 10 companies are a list of the top 10 companies is here. Again, Samsung is in first position with $320 billion US. It is based on the South Korea. Then TSMC in second position. TSMC based on the sales it was in fourth or fifth position, but based on the capital market capital it is in second position, and it has total capital is $293.32 billion. And then in third position Intel is with $263.81 billion, then Nvidia, then ASML Holding again, then Broadcom, then Texas Instrumentation, Qualcomm, and then Micron Technology, and then Applied Materials with $57.11 billion US. Okay, and if you see its pie chart, then you can see here Samsung and TSMC is almost same. Samsung is 19.69% of total market capital, and TSMC is holding 18.04% of the total market. Then Intel, then Nvidia, then ASML Holding, Broadcom, Texas Instrumentation, then comes Qualcomm, then Micron Technology, then Applied Materials. I've taken these the data from the value.today. With this we have discussed various companies or various major players in each sectors, which will give good idea about the various company and which are working in which domain. Thank you for watching this session. Hope you will like this session. Please like this video and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this session.